are you doing today? So I am doing something that you're probably going to think is so weird and crazy, but it is literally one of the funnest things I do, and that is plan and organize. And I am really just trying to like plan out and organize all of my next month, and also just kind of through the end of the year, kind of all the things that have to get done, you know, all the things that I want to make sure that I'm buying, that I'm being mindful of, all of those things. So I know that sounds weird because it's like the beginning of November, but for me, prepping is an act of self-care. Like, really, like, thinking through all the stuff that has to happen. I don't like chaos, even though I'm quite good at it. I don't like it. So as a result, I am trying to kind of organize things out, and I'm using my trusty little planner. This is my weekly planner. It's from the brand Carstone paper, and what I like about it is that the paper is, it's made from recycled paper, so it's good for the environment. And I like the fact that I'm helping the environment and I'm not killing more trees. And the paper is really, really nice to write on. So yeah, I'm gonna finish kind of planning some things out, everything that I can think of, that I have dates for, that I know is happening. And then we're gonna go on a walk because I'm feeling better. Today I have something special for you. This is the season of candy canes, delicious French desserts, and beautiful skin. And I recently discovered a mask, and I have to show it to you, okay? First and foremost, you get a box of these masks. I think it's either 4 or 6 masks, one of the two, all for 20 euros. So that's the first thing. This price is reasonable. Second thing about this mask, though, that you need to know is that, so this is a Korean skincare mask. It's Biodense. What I didn't realize when I bought it was that this mask, you have to leave it on for 3 to 4 hours. This is the long haul, ladies, okay? I feel like maybe I should be doing this in the bathroom and not in here. Okay, you're in the bathroom with me. So, taking off my glasses. We took this out already. Put this on. So I always put it around the little mouth area first. Is this looking right? Okay. And then my friend Ayumi-san also said that the Korean actresses will literally put on the mask like even 2 or 3 times a day. So I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Okay. So this is what it's looking like, and you leave this on 3 to 4 hours until it turns clear. Okay, so this is it. Post mask. Do you see how amazingly moisturized my skin looks like? It looks like doll skin. You all, I'm so obsessed with this mask. Okay, so morning after, what do we think? The mask is great, right? Like, the mask is so good. Look at that. Those wrinkles that were appearing are almost gone. You know, I was recently reading this article about
women who have trouble, you know, finding jobs after 50, right? Like basically like 50 is the 50 or late 40s, and that, you know, you can't find a job anymore. And yet they're not old enough to retire, right? Because retirement age is like 67 or whatever. And I've known that this is a really big problem in France. Like France definitely, there's a lot of things you can't, like in France, you can't even buy a home after a certain age because their view is you'll never be able to pay it back, right? So it was talking a lot about that, you know, particularly in France. And the thing is, like, as I'm working on building this company, which is driving me crazy. I'm trapped in administrative misery at the moment. I just got like another administrative setback and I'm so frustrated. But as I'm doing that and working on it, one of the things I will say is that as somebody who is building a business, my first thought is like, so one of the things about me as a manager, I do not micromanage. I don't want to micromanage. I want you to be able to do your job. Just do it. Do it well. Don't, you know, mess it up. Come if you need, like, I would always rather people, like, come and ask 50,000 questions than, like, mess something up. Like, I'd rather, like, be able to, be, like, do it this, than have it, like, come out any way that it's not as good. I am very hands-off. As a manager, I just, like, really trust and believe, like, you are an adult, you should be able to, like, get this done. So that is me as a manager. So because of that, and because so many younger people are using AI at this point, you know, a lot of people, I have a friend, hold on, let me wash my hands for a second. So I have a friend who's also starting a company here in France, and the number one thing she says is, she's like, girl, they're using AI to do their resumes. They're using AI for everything. And so you literally bring people in for an interview and they can't even speak. She's like, it is awful out here. And, you know, frankly, looking at all these things at schools and universities, it's like, yeah, well, like, it is clearly becoming obvious to me that there's, like, a whole generation that is going to be unable to, like, function because they are used to AI doing everything, and they use AI to get to school and everything else, right? And so my whole thing was, like, I wanted to be a company of 50-year-olds. Like, literally, it's like, that's the group I want. You're gonna have knowledge, you're gonna have experience, and also, I'm not gonna have to sit there and tell you, like, do you know how to use Microsoft Word? Do you know how to use Excel? Like, can you type a sentence? Like, no. I want people who come from the generation where you actually have to think, okay? So I personally, as someone who is looking to build something and is looking at, like, how to assemble their team and kind of what qualities they want in people from an employer standpoint, this makes my lips white. That is not a cute look. But somebody who wants that, I don't understand why anybody wouldn't be, like, their first group of hiring wouldn't be the 50-year-olds. Because at 50, you know stuff. So, anyway, those are just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. I don't know. I kind of wonder, like, I feel like we're getting closer and closer to a Black Mirror episode, but, like, on a daily basis. Anyway, so, voila. Okay, that's it. So, with that said, that's my beauty routine for today. Looking gorgeous, ready to get out into these streets, darling.
Okay, so we are off. They're doing an Art Deco exhibit at the Museum Arts Décoratifs, and so I'm going to go to that today because I have an abonnement at that museum. But I'm going to show you my outfit. I wore this to French class already this morning. My appointment at the museum started 20 minutes ago, but I had to have lunch between French class and the appointment, so voila. So let me show you the shoes. Okay, so these are the shoes. These shoes are the Chanel pirate boots from like 3 years ago. They're a really big deal. I really like these shoes. They're actually incredibly comfortable. Or did I put an insert in them? Oh, I put an insert in them. That's why they're so comfortable. Okay. But they're very comfortable and cute. And the dress is Sezane. This little top is actually plaid. It's Sezane. And the thing about the top is that it has this little scarf on it, so it feels like it's kind of like one whole thing. And then my lipstick is my Dior lipstick. And then with the boots, I'll show you the whole look. I'm carrying for my bag, I have my Coach bag, which I always have. Shoes. So this is what the full outfit looks like. Sorry, sometimes I'm just like running around. I'm off to the dentist. I'm late. Oh my gosh. I had a croissant in the oven. That was my bad. I just realized that I'm going to the dentist with a cold, which I feel like somehow is a little cruel to the dentist. So maybe they'll ask me to leave, but hopefully they won't. So first and foremost, this perfume from this brand Orsay, y'all, this stuff lasts all flippin' day. Where's the spray? This lasts all day. All day. And I feel like there are very few perfumes that do that. This is before I put on my coat, this is a cute little hair thing I got when I lived in DC. This local artist made it. I just feel like it's gonna give the outfit like a nice little touch. Yeah, that's cute. I really wanted to wear these shoes. These boots are so cute. I love these boots. However, I know I'm going to be doing a lot of walking to get to the dentist office, since obviously I'm about to be late. So because of that, I'm just going to go with my little sneakers and pop my little sneakers on. One of the things I love about France is that at different times, at this time of year in particular, is that they have very certain special foods that they make that are only available at this time of year. One of them is called a bûche Noël, which translates to a log. Bûche is the word for log. And y'all, that thing is so good. You eat it at Christmas. And then, of course, you have a galette de roi, which I did a video on that once, where we had a little galette de roi party at my house. And that's really fun. But yeah, it's just like, there's so many great little like desserts and treats, more than I can even like probably think of off the top of my head, that are only available during this time of year. So I feel like I try to get like my teeth cleaned in advance of all the sugar I'm about to eat. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the fit. Oh, this is cute. Okay, pants are Madewell. Love Madewell curvy jeans. Sneakers are Louis Vuitton. Furry thing is from the Parisian brand Musée Paris. Shirt is Totem. And belt is Gucci. Most items bought at sample sales or on sale. So yeah. Oh, I like this little look. This is cute.
Oh, this works for me. Okay, so this is perfect. It's gonna be really warm today. Really, really warm today, which is nice. Okay, so with that said, I am off. Oh, let me show you the bag. The bag is my little blue Demilia bag. So, this is it. Sorry if you cannot see my shoes. It's one of those days where I'm just really désolé, très désolé. But yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye! Volunteering. I'm gonna show you my outfit real quickly, and then I'm gonna show you though some stuff that I got. So this is the look. It's really simple. Just wearing this furry little jacket here, BCBG, TJ Maxx Forever Go. These pants are from IRO denim. I love IRO denim. And my sneakers. I'm wearing these high tops from the French brand. They're from a French brand, Canal Saint Martin. But in reality, what I wanted to show you were two things. So one, what if you saw me go to the Bon Marche? I went to the Christmas market to the Christmas area because I love it. And I walked away with an ornament I shouldn't have. I tried. I love Christmas ornaments. I can't wait to the day when I have an apartment big enough where I can have 2 Christmas trees. Oh, so this is my ornament. It's hot chocolate. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you my tried and true hot chocolate recipe as part of this series. I promise you. But this is so cute. And then also, yesterday when I was going to Manicuriste, because I needed to buy a new, I went to Manicuriste because I needed to buy a new LED lamp. And I ended up walking by the store and I saw this skirt. Hold on, baby. I have in this bag the greatest purchase that I have ever made out of all time. This skirt. Look at what is on this skirt. Do you know who this is? They were like, oh, it is Angela Davies. Who is that? Do you know who that is? I was like, yes, I know who Angela Davis is. And then they Googled it and they were like, oh, Angela Davies. We know her. I was like, yes, there's stuff in France named after her. What are you people talking about? Look at this skirt. Look at this skirt. It has Angela Davis on it all around. So this thing about the skirt is that it's open right here. So I assume that means that this is the front, because otherwise my tuchus would be out to the world, and I think that's weird. So I assume that this is the front, and you wear it, and it covers like this. I don't know. The point is, I will try it on when I get back from volunteering and show you, but I am just so excited by this skirt. I think it's literally my best French purchase ever. Just got home from volunteering and about to do some cleaning and whatnot to get ready for the weekend. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get my Christmas decor. One of the things about, you know, kind of get the apartment in a very festive mood. One of the things about it is that I have learned in France, you get the Christmas tree late and it goes early, because that thing becomes a fire hazard real quickly. Because, you know, they don't put the Christmas trees in the water here. The Christmas tree is in a stump. So it becomes fire hazard real quickly. So it shows up, that baby is gone the first week of December. So as a result, I have decided this year, let's put the decor up early. Like, let me not wait.
and then, you know, as I get the tree a little bit later. But there's no reason to not get the apartment a very festive mood. And also, I learned at volunteering that they are looking for people to help volunteer. They convert, like, the part of the gym in the church. So I volunteer at the American Church in Paris. And apparently they convert that gym into a place for refugees, homeless individuals to be able to sleep during the winter, because Paris is rough in the winter. And so they're looking for volunteers for that, and I think I might volunteer for that. I've asked for more information because I just think that it's so important to be I think homelessness is a societal failure. I've done a lot of homeless work with a lot of various organizations, and I truly believe it is a societal failure. So I just want to help contribute to that in any way possible. So with that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Get ready for more letters, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!